Okay, here we are. We're coming into this beautiful old house, and this was the kitchen that we're coming into, and it's a ginormous friggin' kitchen. And look at the really cool linoleum, checkered linoleum floor that it had. Wow. Okay, I guess what I'll do is I'll do a pano of the whole room, and then we'll go into details. I know the light's kind of wonky, sorry. Wow, so creepy. Okay, it looks like it gets more interesting on that side, so we'll start on the boring side. Okay, well, here's a chimney from some kind of wood-burning stove they had. Looked like they had some kind of cheerful wainscoting tacked up. I guess that's what that was. Look, more cardboard insulation. I mean, it is friggin' cold in this valley, so I guess you used whatever you could to stay warm. Because if you look, too, the walls here, same thing. It's just painted cardboard. That's just corrugated cardboard painted. The house paint, weird. And then look, here's a little, kind of like a valance that was hanging over the window at one time. So definitely a woman's touch in this place. Between the valance and this wainscoting, yeah. Oh, look, here you can see a little bit of newspaper that they used for insulation. Oh, man. Bugs on your rose, corns and calluses, backaches, leg pains. Oh, my gosh. They had a lot of old magazines wedged in there for insulation between the window. Smart. Oh, look, here's something written. It says Nelson's, 5736 Kester Avenue, Van Nuys. Well, like I said before, we're far from LA, we're far from Burbank, we are far from Van Nuys. Oh, look here. Bishop Welding Supply. Bishop, California. A lot of stuff from California here. Okay, so we've seen stuff from Bishop, LA, Burbank, Van Nuys, and Reno. So if you're trying to figure out where I am, there's your clues so far. Oh, look, this, I'm going to say she, had stuff hung up on the cabinet. Gala table settings that welcome summer. Oh, I just love thinking about the woman who lived here and hung all these things up. Oh, I wonder what her story was or who she was. And that is very 70s looking, so ties in with the 70s vintage. This side says Oppa's Candy Mine. Oppa is German for grandpa. So maybe they were German and he kept his candy in here? Okay, so that all goes back into more rooms that we don't want to check out yet. So keep going around this room. Another cabinet. It's easy to measure ardent. Oh, I guess that's for butter or lard or shortening or something. I don't know. Oh, get the little handle, so cute. And then look at this wallpaper. Oh man, whoever lived here really did their thing to decorate it. It must have been real cozy. Okay, and then here we got the Sears Kenmore Power Miser water heater. No date on this. Look at the stove. Holy crike. What's for dinner? Pine cones. The upper oven and a lower oven. Nothing in there. Let's check down here. Well, not really anything in there either. And then here's the sink, kitchen sink. Look at this. Presented to a good sportsman. San Fernando Capistrano. Huh. Oh, look, that was what was for dinner back then. Food looked so gross in those days. Ugh. There's just some pictures hung up. Oh, so like while she was doing the dishes, she could like look at pictures of stuff. That's neat. Well, we can go back into those bedrooms, or we could go, let's just keep going this way. There's a bedroom here, I think. Looks like a bedroom because it's got that closet there. Okay, not a whole lot in here. Same cardboard, wallpapered cardboard walls. Whoever's room this was had all kind of cool pictures hanging on the wall of different sites around the world. Switzerland, boy howdy, it's cold as Switzerland up here. Like, yeah, a lot of pictures of like snow. Why you'd want to look at snow if you lived in snow. That's cool though. The whole wall is covered with like, it looks like pictures from an old calendar or something maybe. But a lot of them are snowy. Well, maybe that's, Switzerland speaks German. They speak German in Switzerland. So, Oppa, maybe they were Swiss. Swiss family lived here. The Swiss family ghost town. That looks sort of Swiss too, right? Look. Must have been like an old Swiss calendar or something. Wow. Okay, the closet. Just some old hangers, nothing in there. Look, here's his key rack. The assay office gate, his 78 Caddy, his GMC pickup, his Chevy. Well, he had a Chevy and then he got an International. And then he had an International pickup. Wow, a lot of cars. Okay, now we'll keep going into this house. Excuse me, this room. This was the bathroom. Wow, light in here is so dramatic right now. I love it. Okay, well, it looks like your typical bathroom. It had a sink. It had a toilet. It had a dresser drawers. It also had, well, it probably had a shower somewhere. I don't know where that would have been, though. Maybe back in this corner. Look, it had a mirror. You can see how I'm bundled up because it is chilly. See what's behind the door. Oh, it's painted purple. Nice. Okay, I want to go look in this medicine cabinet too. I wonder if there's anything in here. That guy from that pharmacy in the other place. Just some rolled gauze and some antifungal liquid for athlete's foot and ringworm. Nice. Ringworm just sounds creepy, but it's just some kind of skin infection. I got it, I think, once from my gym. From like using a piece of equipment after somebody who had it. It cleared right up with some antifungal ointment, so it's nothing to be afraid of. Let's see what this is. Oil lamp wicks. Oh wow, they used oil lamps. It's old-timey. Okay, now let's go. This is that last room, so we just basically went in a circle. I think this room will come back out in the kitchen. Oh wow, look at the, I was going to say wallpaper, but it's on the floor. Sort of like linoleum wallpaper, I guess. One big piece. And then, so these windows just kind of look right up against the cliff, or the edge of the mountain. Oh, look, there's a door that goes out of the house to an old rusty swing set. That door there goes into the bathroom, and that door there goes into the kitchen. And then this wall here looks like it was a fireplace, but it's all covered up in cardboard. I wonder why they did that. Fireplace would have been real nice in this house, because it is so cold up here. Okay, and then there's one other room that comes off of the side here. This looks very rough, like a added on lean-to. I hastily added on lean-to at that. It's not really a finished room. Maybe that's where the mother-in-law had to sleep. Oh, wait, look at the linoleum on this side. That's cool. That is old school. Like early 60s maybe? Love it. I guess my favorite room in here, though, was the kitchen. It was so much fun to look at. Okay, we're going to come out of this house, and like I said earlier, we're going to go down this staircase this time. See something new. These stairs are pretty rickety, though. I got to be careful. Yikes. Okay, so that was that house. Wow, that was super cool. Now, there's kind of like this little dog house behind it. Look at this. Oh, it sure was a dog house. Oh, cute. So they had dogs. And then there's another dog house next to it. I don't know if you can see that up there. And then there's like an old rusted chaise lounge buried in the bushes. So they had some kind of like backyard situation going on. Dog houses and that swing set up there. Chaise lounge, probably laid out in the sun. I mean, I'm assuming it gets warm here in the summertime at least. Oh, look, here's another clue as to where I am. There's a Joshua tree up the hill. You know, so we're somewhere in Joshua tree country, okay? For those of you that are keeping notes, trying to figure out where I am, put that in your notebook. Actually, there's a bunch of Joshua tree up here. Okay, so now we're coming up the hill here. We see a shed here, and then there's another house there that looks pretty cool with a shed next to it. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go in this shed here first. Okay, this is just sort of like a covered carport. And then there's this building next to it. Let's see if we can maybe just look through the window. Oh yeah, there's nothing in here. Okay, well that was this little shed. That wasn't too exciting. Oh wait, look, a grave. Let's check this out. Oh my god, how creepy. Oh man, all the information is worn away. I can't see the name. But look, there's like this little doodad attached to it. What is that, a bell? Almost looks like a bell, but I guess it's... Oh, anybody know what that was? Aw. I mean, it's a substantial enough cross that and if you look at the stone later on it doesn't look like it was a pet grave. I'd say there's a person buried there. Whoever you were, I hope you had a nice life. Okay, so coming up the road from that shack, now we're going to check out the neighbors. Trick or treat! Looks like nothing but tricks here. This is like the garage. Oh wow, talk about a creepy garage. What do you think that's from? Like a deer? Wow, I've never seen a whole rib cage like that. That's really spooky. But nothing really else in this garage. And then the side of the garage comes out into this. Oh, this is like a side door that comes out of the garage. And then I guess that's the wall of the house next door. And there's like a little dog door. They had a dog. And it looks like some really cool linoleum too. Oh, look, here's another weird pelvis from some little animal. Wow, so creepy. Oh my God, guys, it's so freaking cold. I'm wearing gloves with hot hands, hand warmers in the gloves. And my battery ran out on my phone because I shot so much video that I had to get my external battery back, so that's hooked on. Like, it's very cumbersome to shoot this, but there is no way I'm stopping because it's just so amazing. Okay, this looks like it's like the side door. Or wait, maybe this is just it's a lean-to, like an added room to the house, but it doesn't connect through to the main house. It's weird. It did have electricity in it though, so it wasn't completely uncivilized. But, pretty rough. I mean, just cardboard on the walls. Okay, but here's the steps up to the porch to the main house. So let's go up here. Really a nice concrete patio, walled in, or screened in, or maybe glassed in. It looks like it might have been glassed in because there's still glass in this section. So for the wintertime, this would have been a real nice solarium. And in the summertime, I guess it just had a screen and it was a real nice porch. Huh. Nice. Really beautiful views too. And then windows here coming out of the house. Really cool screen door. Continuing on this way, the porch goes up a bit. Oh, look, there's a fairly new camp chair. And then it looks like this must have been a door into the house as well, because it looks like that was an interior room. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go back in through the front door like civilized people. Which we are. Oh wow, look at this place, you guys. This is a trip. Blue door matches the blue linoleum. Screen door slamming. Oh, look, they even had wood paneling on the walls in this joint. Okay, so here we are. We're looking into two rooms at the end there. Looks like this was a living room, actually. Even though it's linoleum, there was a wood-burning fireplace and a bookshelf or two. So then there's those two rooms down there, and then there's a room over there that looks like it might have been the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen first. Now the kitchen looks like it has real faded or dusty linoleum with a sort of a floral print. Or actually, I don't know if this was a kitchen. Maybe it was just a bedroom, because look at this funky old bookshelf. And this bookshelf doesn't even look that old. This bookshelf actually looks super nice. I would like to have that in my house. So, kind of... looks like something you'd get at IKEA, almost. Weird. Yeah, I guess this was just a bedroom, not a kitchen. Where the heck was the kitchen? This is a bedroom. And then let's go through this door here. I think this might lead to... oh yeah, this is that room on the far side of the porch. Where that little door came in off of the porch. Look, they had a chaise lounge for laying out in the summer. Look, here's a matching bookshelf that went with that other one we just looked at. Somebody here was a carpenter and they made a whole set. The windows with that tattered screen and the window all busted out, that old shack in the distance. It's like a classic photo from a horror movie. Nice wood paneling in this room. This was a second bedroom, I guess. And then this goes back into what was clearly a bathroom. Well, this one had a tub and a toilet. The blue motif continues in here. Oh wow, there's some paperwork in the tub that we better look at. Let's see, what is this? Hazards of Special Operations, Section 1.2. Who is at risk? What are the safety hazards of excavation? Blah, 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 blah. How is blasting used in construction? Oh, okay, so somebody was working in construction. Springfield Cosmetic Fluff, so like cotton balls, I guess. For the lady of the house that lived here. She must have done her primping here at this little sink. Medicine cabinet. Alright, so that was the bathroom. Oh, and it also has a really nice linoleum floor. Okay, then we'll go back through the bathroom. You come out into this. Well, this just sort of looks like a work shed back here. But guess what? Looking ahead. My plans for 1964. Life and Health Edition. Looking ahead is my chart for the course I will follow in 1964. Like the captain of a ship, I plot my course so that I may reach my goal by the most direct route. Whoa, this is a trip. Oh, it's a Life Insurance Agency Management Association. So they're just trying to sell you life insurance. But it's kind of cool. Look. It's actually a workbook where you would write, here's how much money I want to make. Oh, wait, no, you know what it is? It's for people who sell life insurance. This is their objectives of how many calls they're going to make and how many interviews, how many closing interviews, how many sales. Oh, wow, so some insurance salesman lived here. That is a trip. Wow. 1964. What the heck was he doing way out here? There's nobody to sell insurance to out here. Special Distribution Retirement Security Plan number 1. Oh, look, 59. Holy crap, how old is this? I mean, it must be old. Let us show you just how low. Dang, I thought this ghost town was from the 70s, but apparently it goes back even farther. Oh my god, this reminds me of that show Mad Men, if you guys ever saw that TV show. Look at this guy. He looks like Don Draper. Actually, he looks like Don Draper's boss, Roger Sterling, more. And look how good condition that's in. It's not faded or water. What do you call that? Waterlogged? Okay, anyways, back into the house. We'll continue this way. Some more fantastic linoleum. This room almost looks like it was a workroom too. More insurance stuff. Great Northwest Life Insurance Company. Somebody here was either selling insurance or buying a lot of insurance. Oh my god, new hospital surgical medical plans. Well, that's kind of interesting because I don't know what the situation with healthcare was back then. I'm really interested in the whole like healthcare conundrum that we're having in this country right now. Wow, look at that. Old school. Optional deductibles. No waiting periods except for pregnancy. LOL. Oh, the Thrift-O-Matic plan. Oh my god, stop it. Okay, I don't want this video to be 3 hours long, so I'm going to put these papers back and keep on looking. Although this one here looks like there might be something in it. Guide to sales presentation. Okay, so oh, look at this. Approach to a housewife for a later appointment with her and her husband. Mrs. Prospect, I imagine that, like most housewives, you're always interested in getting the most for your money. Isn't that so? God, these people are so crooked. I mean, I get it, insurance, there's a reason for it, but it seems like they just prey on people's fears. God, there's just nothing but insurance pamphlets down here for 1964. Another really weird kind of add-on room with this weird window. Alright, so we just basically went around the whole house, and now we find ourselves back in that first room we came in, which I guess was the kitchen. After all, okay. Wow, so somebody in here was studying construction, but also selling insurance. Boy, that was pretty fun to poke through. Creepy old house. Okay, and then outside this house, we have what looks to be a little fire pit area. I'm guessing that is from people who come by here and are exploring and camp out. This would be a really cool but spooky place to camp out. Looks like we got one more shed up on the hill. And then this busted old truck. So let's go to the old shed on the hill first, see what's in here. Okay, got up to this shed. It's pretty bare inside. Which I'm actually kind of glad in a weird way because I can't handle any more stimulation. All those other houses were so amazing. Okay, let's go back out of here. Here's part of an old lawnmower, looks like. I don't know if this was a chicken coop, a really small chicken coop. Oh, rabbit hutch maybe. And then look, just sitting here rusting away this beautiful old front end of whatever car that was. You guys tell me, you probably know. Really nice colors. Okay, and then down the hill. Oh, look, we can just come around this way and check out that old truck. A lot of my viewers like to see these old trucks, so can't pass this up. What kind of truck is it, guys? You tell me. I guess maybe that was the front end of this truck that we just looked at, or is this the front end? Oh, maybe this is both of them, or I don't know. Sorry if my footage looks wonky, but my hands are so freaking cold I can hardly hold this camera. That's the hood. Huh, really a neat old truck. I mean, oh, I wonder if this is one of the trucks that the guy had all those keys labeled for out there. Who can say? Okay, let's go check out these last couple cabins. What's really cool about this ghost town is it's so friggin' remote that there's no like bullet holes or not really many beer bottles or anything like that. It's nice. It's pretty well preserved. Oh wow, this cabin looks old. Real old. Oh look, here's something else that might be a clue. Big Pine, California. For those of you that are trying to figure out where I am, maybe that's a clue. Oh, holy moly, yeah, this cabin definitely was old because look at this stove. Dang. That is cool. O'Keefe and Merritt. This is like where you bake all that gross food like we saw in the movie. Like they all like, oh, look how clean it is in there. Holy wow, there's no junk or anything. It's totally airtight in the... Look at that, all sparkling. Man, they've O'Keefe and Merritt. I guess they made stuff to last. Good company. It looks really old, this one. This cabin. Florsheim. Wow. Yeah, this cabin, I mean, all the newspapers and stuff are so decayed, I can't even tell a date from any of it. Inside Magic Shapers. Oh, so that's like how you contain all your fat rolls and make yourself look all skinny on the outside. Sexy. I love those old style high-waisted granny panties. Yeah, that thing was too wet to really open the pages. Okay, this room is old. This looks like it was a refrigerator, but the doors and everything are gone. And this was like, I guess, insulation. They had old newspapers. Wow, it looks like there's newspapers all over the walls in here to insulate this place. And these look like really old newspapers, right? Like Mad Men style. Oh, holy cow, look at the ceiling. The ceiling is all, oh gosh, I don't know if you can see this. The ceiling is all made out of old ads. Oh, man. Look at, I mean, I don't know, what year is this stuff from? That looks real old. 50s, I guess. I don't see any dates. Oh, man, it just all looks so old-timey. What year? These have to be from the 50s. Well, here, look. Part of a newspaper. What did I see a date? Wow, I mean, if this cabin was papered in old ads from the 50s, I mean, maybe they had some old magazines that were 10 years old that they used. So that would have still been the 60s. That's... it's old, but it's, I mean, when it comes to ghost towns, it's really not that old. Okay, well anyways, we got one more cabin here to check out. Let's get her done. Okay, this place looks interesting because look at what's out front. It's like a little toy oven for kids. Or like a kid's play kitchen. Little toy burners, little toy knobs. So there's definitely somebody with kids living here. See if there's anything inside the cabin. I mean, these are really small little cabins down here, these two. They're not like the big houses up on the hill. Look, one of those old-fashioned lawn chairs. Some old green bottles. I think this says, "We squeeze, you pour." There's like lemon juice or something. This one here doesn't say. Leave it there. Reminds me of like one of the first cabins we went in and had all that grapefruit and lemonade. Oh wow, look at the inside of the refrigerator. I've never seen the inside of a refrigerator that's printed with pictures of the things you would put in. I guess this is a guide, like put your Wesson oil here, put your Borden's homogenized milk there, put your French's mustard, your king size Barley's. It's interesting because the packaging, I think the packaging on French's mustard is still the same. Carnation milk, still the same. Don't know what kind of olives those were. Cocktail cherries. Only the important stuff in the fridge. Then you would put your fruit. Who keeps their fruit in the side like that? That's weird. Holy wow. Really a cool old fridge though. Okay, let's just pan around this room and see what we have. Really a small little cabinet. It seems like it was mostly kitchen. Although it looks like over here there was a second room. That might have been a bedroom. Oh, well, it looks like slats from an old crib maybe back there. Look at their shelves on the wall. It was just packing crates nailed to the wall. Like these, look at old chair. Holy cow. So this definitely was not as fancy as those houses up on the hill. This must have been the guys who worked for those people. Oh, look, I think I saw something else that was a clue. Oh, yeah. Over there it says from Redlands. That's a clue, guys. Redlands. If you know where that is. We're trying to figure out where I am. This cabin is trashed full of stuff. All right, so that was, we pretty much explored the whole ghost town here. Went in those two little cabins down there. And then prior to that, we went in those two really nice houses up there. And then prior to that, we went into that one first cabin that was pretty cute. So there was like 3 decent cabins and 2 crummy ones. I guess that's a town, small town. Maybe 3 cabins, family of 4 lived in each of those. So it was like 12. I'd say less than 20 people lived here. But, well, I guess 20 people makes a town. I think there's one more little shed I wanted to poke in up here. And then I think we're done. Okay, here's the last shed that I haven't gone in here. And it's real small. It looks like there's probably not much in it. But let's just check it out for the sake of being thorough. It does have a little latch to keep it locked. Oh, wow. The F.E. Myers and Bro Company, Ashland, Oregon, USA. I don't know what that is. Somebody will know. Some piece of equipment to do something. A motor or something. I don't know. Alright, well, close her up. Holy wow, you guys. I am so glad I came to this ghost town. It's remote and it's a hike to get out here. And it's not an easy road. But it was totally worth it because of all these amazing old abandoned houses. Such a cool place. I really enjoyed it, and I hope to find many more places like this to explore in the future.